Get him, Kona. Get him, Kona. Get him, Kona.
Good job, Miles.
What is happening, people? It is Brian Alsruhe, NeverSafe.com, and I know training can get tedious, especially when you're talking about something like farmer's walks, which is one implement that you can pretty much walk. But you can make it a lot more interesting by getting a little bit creative and trying new things in your training. Now, farmer's walks are massively important not only for your strength, for your aesthetics, for just about everything. Like when we interviewed a bunch of people around the gym asking what, if they could do one exercise for the rest of their life, what would they be? 99% of them said farmer's walks. 99%. But that's because they weren't smart and didn't say Atlas Stone Short. And the most important reason why you need to work farmer's walks is because they show up in competitions all the time. Now, for most of the time in competitions, you do not have a straight shot. Sometimes you do, but most time involves some sort of turning, and the turning is really where you can make or break your event on the farmer's walk. So today I'm just gonna go over a real quick tip with you guys, show you guys exactly how we do the farmer's walk here, get you on those turns, and then I'm gonna show you guys a drill that you guys can do that is semi-fun. Fun is a loose term. So yeah, let's go. All right, so for your turns, you guys all played airplane as a little kid, right? Where you're going around, if you need to make a turn, you always take your high wing, right? If you're gonna turn this way, your right arm is your high wing. Whatever wing is gonna be your high wing, I want you to remember that. That's the same way that you're gonna be turning when you do your turns in strongman on the farmer's walk. So, now I have an entire video about farmer's walks. I'm gonna link above if you guys need more tips. But very, very quickly, just to cover turns before we get into this drill. Something that you wanna be doing, remember that high airplane wing. Let's say I'm gonna turn to my left, okay? So I'm turning this way. That means my right arm is my high airplane wing. So as I'm coming forward, moving towards my turn, I'm going to take my high airplane wing and I'm gonna cross it over top of my low one. That means that when I turn, I need to arrest the progress. So typically when you turn with farmers, your problem is that you go and they wanna keep turning and you wanna keep going straight and it doesn't work out, right? However, if you cross your high wing over top of your low wing, when you turn, you can push and pull. So essentially right here, I'm pulling back with this hand while I push forward with this hand. They clip each other and that stops the sideways momentum carrying, arresting the spin, allowing you to move more. Now, how do we apply this? See, I told you it'd be more interesting than just walking straight in a line. So basically what happened here is early this morning, Nick showed up and decided to draw a obstacle course. Very, very simple obstacle course. If you guys want to get more in depth, you can absolutely get more technical. You can do a lot of things. You do ramps, you can do steps, you can do anything you want to make things interesting. A lot of times we go outside and do stuff outside unless it's muddy, but for today, since we're working with some beginners as well as other people, we just have a bunch of twists and turns and kind of slaloming type of things. So as you guys see here, we just have some cones set up. People start with farmer's handles and you guys want to start with something relatively light, probably around the 50 percentile of your 1 rep maximum for 50 feet that you can maximally carry. Pick up carry 50 feet, that's your 1 rep maximum. So I would go with about 50% of that. Now, as you guys can see here, you start out exactly where the camera is. You walk through, you make a right-hand turn at the cone. Once you get over to this side, you have to make another turn. Back to that side, you're just gonna slalom back and forth, all the way down until you get to this last cone where you actually need to make an entire 360. Now, by the time you get here, your grip is gonna be completely shot. So as you come around this, you're coming in from this side, walking all the way around, so that is a big turn with tired hands. You need to arrest that progress for the last time, make it on the finish line. I don't know how long this entire course is, probably about 150 feet. It's not heavy, but it's gonna do amazing things for your grip just because you're gonna hold on a lot longer than you normally would because your mind is gonna be on something else other than the fact that your grip sucks. Yeah, so there you guys go. There's an interesting way to get your farmer's walks done. This is actually a series that Uncle Nick and I are working on. We're trying to take a lot of strongman events that are kind of stale. They're not stale to people who are just starting them, but for people who've been doing it a long time, you're always looking for new, interesting ways because a lot of reasons, that is why we got in strongman in the first place. It's because it's not boring like a barbell. You're picking up different things, you're seeing what you can get done, and that's exactly what you're doing here. And we're gonna try to do an entire series with different implements, doing different things, try to challenge you guys in different ways. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I hope some of you found it helpful. Until I see you later in the week, guys, go out, do something amazing with us, keep working hard, be nice to each other, and I'll see you then.
Hand now, left hand, first steps, good. Good. Good job. Try that right hand, Kelsey, try that right hand. Right hand here, abs tight, abs tight. Go to the finish, go to the finish. Good, Kelsey, very good turn. So you should start like switching on. Right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Good, abs tight, abs tight. Good, good. Left hand, left hand. Good.
Doing great, doing great. Hang in there.
Short choppy steps around here. Short choppy steps. Abs tight, abs tight. Right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Pick up the pace. Drive that right hand, drive that right hand, drive that right hand. Come on. Let's get it. Short choppy steps, short choppy steps.
Yes, sir.